everybody, it's Shawna. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever part of the world that you're in. And it's been a hot minute since I've been on here. And I want to apologize for that, but it's also a part of my spiritual process, my journey, and my healing. So you really can't do anything when you're in this, I want to call it the void. And I've posted about the void before. You know, sometimes I felt like I was in the ocean with no air, no wind, just on this little boat stuck. This time the void was different because in my mind, something is going on, right? But my world is very peaceful. It's very peaceful, but I'm also isolated. And I'm very sensitive to energy, so I can't stay my distance from people. But at the same time, I crave interaction with people, because I'm a social butterfly. I'm a Gemini. I want to be around different people. I want to be learning different things all the time. And I want to be in conversation that's stimulating. But I've gone into this next level void, and it was driving me crazy because I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing now? I had no energy to do anything. I was like, I want to be working out. I want to be working on myself. It's body, mind, and soul. So I have to be very health conscious because I need to keep my health in check because I had cancer at one point, but it developed another illness that's incurable. And I don't give it power, but I have to manage it. So I have to be very strict on my diet and what I do. And not only is exercise very healthy for you, it makes you feel good. It gives those endorphins and stuff. So here I am in the void. I can't really do anything. And I'm trying to power through it. And I'm like, well, I don't get any energy. Sometimes I could walk 7 laps around my horse pasture. Sometimes I could go work out because I turn my garage into a gym. Sometimes I can't do anything but sit on the couch. And I ask my spirit team, what am I supposed to be doing? Tell me what I'm supposed to be healing. Tell me what I'm supposed to be working on. And I have a counterpart scenario, and I can feel my counterpart in some type of turmoil, which really upsets me and bothers me because there's nothing I can do. They have to go through their healing process. And I'm stuck in this void, but it's different. It's a different void than before. It's something new. So today I get it. What happens in these voids is that you are processing all the things that at a subconscious level, things are happening to us and we don't realize it, right? We don't realize what's happening in our subconscious mind all the time. I know something's happening. I'm very conscious of it, but I don't know exactly what. Because we get so many downloads as we shed that old programming and constructs and, stuff that's just outdated for who we are today. And new information always comes trickling in. When we are open and we are ready for it, the divine will give us new insights. And we have to integrate that because our mind, we're having this human experience and our mind doesn't always understand it at the level it needs to be. And because this information is so expansive, it's so huge, it's like beyond us. So it trickles in to when we're at that level of understanding, so we don't misinterpret it. And so all this stuff is shedding and burning away because it happens in layers. All healing happens in layers because I've got rid of a lot of things, but it gets right down into the root and it rips out those roots, right? And gets them right out, cleans it right out. And then new information comes downloads and it plugs in. And this is at a higher consciousness. This is like a higher soul level. You're expanding. When you go in these voids, it's like growth to the 10th time, right? And let me tell you, my voids are just so, to me, because I'm already so isolated, and it's like I can't write and I can't do anything. And but I'm processing. And I'm sorry, I'm saying and a lot, but it's like I'm thinking as I'm speaking. None of this is like written down or, I just jump on. I'm like, I have something to say, and I come on. So it's like when you go in these voids, you need them. You need them to process. So don't get overexcited. Don't get upset. Just say, okay, I just need to be and I need to process. That's what you're doing during these voids. It's like the old constructs go, new information comes in, your mind is expanding beyond your comprehension. Like I would have never, my perception of life and why we are here and is changed dramatically because I understand. And at one time, I couldn't fathom it. I couldn't fathom the information. I wasn't ready for the information. But now I'm just so open that it just comes crashing down. But I'm like, whoa, I can't. It takes a long time, a couple months sometimes. And I've been in this void for like beginning of March. So like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. And it slowly unravels. So you get the information, because it's coming down from the divine, and then your consciousness is trying to expand, but you might not understand it yet. So once it all unravels, you're like, wow. It's amazing, all the new information that you're obtaining and you're holding but when you try to share it with people, that's a little different story, because I realized talking to my clients and to people at random, they're not at that level. And you can't really force your information. You know it because you need to know it, because that's at the level you're at. But let people unravel at their own time, Let them go through their own process and their own healing journey. Let them get excited. My video cut off, but let people get excited. Let them share it with you. Be excited for them. Take care. Sending love, light, and healing. Shawna.